Hello and welcome to Tanuki Twist. It's Jenni here, and today I'm going to take you around the gorgeous Italian island called Ischia. I went there this summer with my mom while I was visiting my parents in Italy. We took a ferry from Naples, and that's Mount Vesuvius in the distance. On our way, we stopped by the even smaller island of Procida, where we picked up a couple of local commuters. Located in the Gulf of Naples, this island is not very big, but it's quite densely populated. After we arrived, we immediately went for a swim. And the sea didn't disappoint. Afterwards, full of joy and sand in our swimsuits, we went to explore the nearby town of Forio. Small, but very picturesque. And then we stayed to meet the sunset in the port. We dedicated the next day to visiting two of the main attractions of Ischia, Gardens of La Mortella and the Aragonese Castle. The gardens are part of the villa where the English composer William Walton lived with his wife Susanna Walton. In the 1950s, when the couple moved to Ischia, Susanna started collecting plants from around the world and creating the garden which she looked after until her death in 2010. The gardens sprawl on the side of a hill over several levels with more tropical vegetation at the base where it's shady and humid, and plants that prefer a drier climate closer to the top. The composer's house is still used for classical concerts, and the outdoor Greek amphitheatre offers a stunning backdrop. In the afternoon, we traveled to the opposite side of the island to see its most iconic monument, the Aragonese Castle. And as a side note, we were actually quite surprised with how good the public transport was. The buses are reliable, cover most of the island, and a weekly ticket costs only 14 euros. The castle is not on the island itself, but on a nearby rock, connected by a 200-meter bridge. Due to its location and setup, it was used as a fortified base throughout centuries. And it's not just a castle. In its prime, the rock was home to nearly 200 families. There are churches and convents, a prison, a winery, an olive garden, and aloe plants on steroids. Some of the more recent additions include a cafe with a panoramic view, a restaurant, and museums where you can observe some truly splendid works of art. I even went for a swim right next to the rock. The next day, we got up nice and early to climb Mount Apomeo, the tallest mountain on the island. It is actually a volcano, but it last erupted in 1302, so I guess it's probably safe. The entire island shows signs of volcanic activity. Hot springs, of course, but also hot sands. So hot that you can cook your dinner in it. And then, of course, there's the rich volcanic soil. Fruits and veggies here are absolutely delicious. Just look at those lemons. According to the locals, the name comes from Latin for "I look around." And it is, in fact, a great place to see all of the island at once. Or so we were told. So today we climbed up the highest mountain on the island because we were told you get a wonderful 360-degree view of the entire island. You can see the sea, you can see all the coastline. It's gorgeous. And that's the top of the mountain, completely covered in clouds. But the hike was definitely worth it. Another great thing to do is to go on a boat trip around the island. My favorite kind are the ones that drop you off in the sea and let you swim back home. There's lots more to see in Ischia, but if you get tired of this island, you can go on a day trip to visit its more famous cousin, Capri. Here you can also climb a mountain to get breathtaking views, or you can just sit back and enjoy the chairlift while it does all the work for you. That's all for today. Thank you for joining me on this short trip to Italy. Bye!